Hey guys, it's Jill here from Lavender and Friends, your source of essential oil education and inspiration. I wanted to do a video to share with you what is in my March Loyalty Rewards Program, LRP order. Now, for those of you who are new to doTERRA, I'm just going to do a little overview of what the LRP program is and why it is such amazing value, and then we'll jump in and open this up. So one of the perks of having your own doTERRA account is you get an automatic 25% discount off retail price. You get a wholesale account, meaning you get wholesale prices. Now, there is no minimum purchase amount, there is no requirement to sell, there is no requirement to even activate this program. You can just order what you want when you want. But for the best value, there is an optional monthly ordering program called the LRP. And the easiest way to wrap your head around it is to think of it like it is a monthly subscription box that is completely customizable. So you order what you want every month and it gets shipped straight to your door. Now, the way that it works is you have an online account, an online shopping cart, and you pick which day of the month you want, which is what's so great is you can actually pick which day of the month you put it on. So pop in the comments if you are doing the LRP, what day is it on? Mine is usually pretty early in the month. I like it early enough that I know what the specials are and before I start running out of stuff. So what happens is you pop in what day you want, then you pop the items in, and you can log in at any point throughout the month and add things in, take things out, whatever you want. Then when it gets to that particular day, what happens is the shopping cart, whatever in it, automatically ships to you, and then the cart resets for the following month. Now, why is this so amazing? In doTERRA, every product has a dollar value and a point value. So when you're purchasing your products, you can pay using your money or your commissions, or you can pay using points. And when you activate your loyalty rewards program, you'll be earning points back on every single offer, every single order you do. Now, it's not like some loyalty schemes where you have to spend like $2,000 to get 20 bucks back. It's not like that at all. It's much better value. So, first of all, every time you do an LRP order, you're going to get your shipping back as points. So if you spend $8 on shipping, you're going to get 8 points back. Now, 8 points is going to get you a lip balm, a hand soap, a moisturizer. 12 points is going to get you a bottle of lemon, a bottle of lemongrass. 16 points gets you a lot. I actually did a whole chart about what 16 points gets you. So the value builds up quite quickly. And even if you're only doing one product every month on that LRP program, at the end of the year, you'll have got 8 points every single order. And so at the end of the year, you can have almost 100 points you can then cash in for some oils, which is great value. Yes, Ali, how good are LRP points? Now, the second way that you earn LRP points is if your order is more than 50 points, so the combined total of whatever you purchase is over 50 points, you're going to earn a percentage back as points, as well as the shipping points. Generally speaking, you start on 10% back. So if you do a 50-point order, you would get your 8 shipping points, plus you'll get another 5 product points, because that's the 10%. So you'd end up with 12 points back from one 50-point order. Now, after 3 months of doing 50-point orders, and it doesn't have to be consecutive 3 months, it's just once you've done 3 months we've ordered over 50 points, you'll actually increase from 10% to 15%. Another 3 months, you'll go up to 20%, another 3 months, 25%, and finally, after another 3 months, you'll be on 30% back. Now, I'm on 30% back, which means if I was to do a 50-point order, I'd get my 8 shipping points back, plus I would be getting back 15 points, which means in total I'd be getting back 23 points back from a 50-point order. That's like a free bottle, almost a free bottle of Aroma Touch, or almost a free bottle of Balance. So it's pretty good value. Now, a couple of points to note. Hey, Katie. A couple of points you do want to note. The first is the points expire after 12 months. So you can save them up, but don't let it go for too long. occasionally have special offers where if you, sometimes they'll do where if you enroll a friend, they'll get 50 points and you get 50 points. Or if you enroll a friend, they'll get 100 points. So there are sometimes little specials that pop up where you can get some extra bonus points. So always keep an eye out for them. And the other thing to note as well is when you're going to redeem your points and when you're using your points to pay for things, some products have a fairly low point value but a fairly high dollar value. So frankincense is around $100 to buy, I think, and it's around like 80 or 90 points. So have a look. There are a few products that are a little bit better to buy on dollars than points. Now, for those of you who are super excited, I am going to crack open and share with you what's in here. The other thing I'll mention too, because I just remembered it. So besides earning points, besides having your stuff automatically sent to you every single month, there's also a free product of the month. So every single month you can earn a free product. If you do an LRP order over 125 points and it's before the 15th of the month, you get a free product every single month. And we find out what it is on the 1st. So I'll share with you when we come to it for this month. There are also occasionally extra promotions throughout the year. So currently we have a 200 point promo on. If you do any single order over 200 points, you'll get a free diffuser as well as 3 beautiful citrus oils. So keep an eye on the promotions. Make sure you're following along, looking on my page, because I always do release what the promos are. And just as I crack into this, I'd love to know, what is some of the freebies that you have gotten by using the Loyalty Rewards program? So whether it's a product of the month you got for free, whether it's something you cashed in points for, I'd love to know what kind of free stuff you guys have been getting. So let me know. I'm just gonna have a quick drink. I'll open up my order. Any guesses what's in here, guys? Anyone will pop a guess in there? I pretty much order a lot of the same stuff, so you'll probably guess what it is. No massive surprising. And fun fact, all of doTERRA Australia's packaging is recyclable. So, all right. First up, we have the On Guard Cleansing Toothpaste. Now, this stuff is amazing. For those of you who are maybe used to a minty flavor toothpaste, this is a cinnamon flavor and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's a really good toothpaste and it is fluoride free. So if you're someone who's wanting to go fluoride free, this is a really, really great option. And it's got the benefits of the On Guard essential oils while also cleansing your teeth. So it's a beautiful one. All right, Whisper. Okay, so I have been absolutely smashing the Whisper because it is absolutely gorgeous and it's been really popular. I've been doing a few make and take classes where we blend up different blends, and Whisper is such a popular one to be using. Whisper is the blend for women, and it's a beautiful blend of oils that are designed to help us to feel really feminine, help us to feel really relaxed, helps balance our hormones, and it just smells really, really good. You can diffuse it, you can put a drop on your wrist and use it as a perfume, and it is a smell that lasts absolutely ages, which is really lovely. And I love it with lime. Not gonna lie, Whisper and lime is one of my favorites. So that is your Whisper. Next up, we have our Peppermint. Now, I'm going to sing the praises of Peppermint because those of you who have been following my page will probably know last week we were a little bit sick for about 2 weeks. One of those things that just hit us hard. We very rarely get sick these days, mainly because the oils kind of protect us against most of the stuff, but every so often a very powerful bug will get through and then we get pretty sick. Now, Peppermint was being used non-stop because when I had a really stuffy nose, I was feeling a bit congested, I would simply put 1 drop of peppermint on my hands, take a breath, and let me tell you, it just cleared my sinuses and I could breathe almost instantly. So I went through a lot of peppermint. Now, peppermint is also really great at supporting respiratory, helping support your respiratory and your digestive system. So if you have maybe a bit of a upset tummy, not feeling super great, peppermint's a good go-to oil. It's really good at helping to pep you up, help you feel really alert, really focused. And in fact, it usually lives near my bedside table. So when I wake up in the morning, I can just put a drop on my hand, rub it together, and just instant pick me up. I use peppermint if I'm having some head tension, if my head's feeling a bit tight. I find it's a really good one just to help me get breathing and feeling really great and uplifted. And it goes amazing in anything chocolate. I love cooking with peppermint. And in fact, if you head to my website, which is www.lavenderandfriends.com, go to the inspiration section and look up cooking. And I've popped my famous peppermint and chocolate chip cookies recipe. So definitely grab some of that. All right, so next we have our lemongrass. Now, who here loves lemongrass? I'm curious if it's one that you guys are loving as much as I do, because I think it's a pretty underrated oil. People don't really realize how amazing it is. So lemongrass is the oil of cleansing. So when you need something cleaned, lemongrass is your go-to. Now, it is great for cooking. I use it a lot in my curries, my Thai dishes. But one of the things I love doing is diffusing it, and it really helps with breaking emotional attachments. So if you've been following my page for a while, you'll know that I did KonMari last year, where I did a massive decluttering, and it was a really, really big thing for me because I am very emotionally attached to stuff, which it took me quite a while to kind of to think through a lot of it and to let go a lot of it. And I had clothes in my closet that I haven't worn in 10 years. Like, I have stuff that I got before I met my husband and literally haven't worn since, but I just couldn't let go of it. And I found that when I was using the lemongrass, it really helped me just to, I guess, break that emotional stronghold, to sit there and think about it rationally and go, do you know what? This item does not spark joy. It's sitting in my closet. It's taking up space. It's making things smelly. It kind of makes me sad when I look at it because, like, I'm never going to wear it again. I'm just going to let it go. And I found it a really, really empowering oil, and it really benefited me. It's also a really good nail polish remover as well. And as my children are currently obsessed with nail polish and love to paint their nails, I find this much gentler and much better for them than, regular nail polish remover. And it's also a really good oil for muscles, for muscle fatigue, for soreness. When you add it with some carrier oil, and make sure you use a carrier oil, it is a pretty warm one, it creates this really warming sensation, which is really, really nice if you have any sort of sore muscles, any stiffness, any tension, or even if you just want to convince your husband to give you a nice massage. Finally, I love diffusing it with lavender. And in fact, I often joke that lemongrass and lavender is my fancy day spa smell, because it makes your house smell just so fresh. And the lemongrass is really uplifting and joyful. The lavender keeps the kids calm. It is a beautiful combination. So definitely check it out. I'm just going to get myself some space. What's in your LRP orders this month? What are you guys looking forward to? What have you already gotten? I'd love to hear what you guys are ordering and loving. Okay, eucalyptus. We are heading into winter, people. The weather's going to start changing. Get your eucalyptus now. Eucalyptus is such a beautiful oil. It's another great one for cleaning. It's one even just adding a drop to your mopping liquid when you're mopping your floor, or putting it in a spray bottle. I love diffusing it with lemon. I find lemon and eucalyptus in my house just smells super fresh and clean. One of my beautiful team members, Oil Addiction with Erin, she actually taught me a trick. Put a drop on a face washer and pop the face washer on the shower floor. And then when you're having your hot shower, the hot steam will mix up with that eucalyptus, and it is the most refreshing thing. And of course, again, if you are feeling under the weather, feeling unwell, eucalyptus is a really powerful oil for respiratory support and a really good one to have on hand. And it's an Aussie classic. Okay, now, let's face it, guys, it wouldn't be a monthly unboxing order with me if we didn't have lavender in it. So lavender is definitely one of the most used oils we have in this household because it is super versatile. It's probably one of the most used go-to in my toolbox as a parent. Couple of different uses. Firstly, calming. anything calming, think lavender. So this is if the kids are upset about something, if they're having trouble unwinding, if they've maybe had a bit of a tense day, maybe if they had a crap night's sleep and they're just being ratty in the morning. Lavender is amazing. You can diffuse it, massage a little drop on the bottom of their feet, give them a little back massage with some carrier oil and lavender. Just give them a bit of love and add the lavender in. It's also really good if you have any sort of skin abrasions, any mozzie bites. The mozzies have been ferocious at the moment, not even kidding. There was like swarms of them. And we've been using lavender mixed with a bit of tea tree on any bites we get, and it just really takes that itch away. And it's also a really good one where if you suffer from any seasonal threats, if you maybe find the change of seasons can be a bit tricky on you, especially for your respiratory system, lavender, lemon, and peppermint is a really beautiful combination to be cracking into. We also cook with lavender, super great one to add with white chocolate. And if you download my free ebook, you'll actually see a lavender white chocolate fudge recipe, which is amazing. What else do we use lavender for? Oh, burns. The number of times I burn my fingers getting toast out of the toaster. Does anyone else do that, or is it just me? Little drop of lavender on it can be really, really, really helpful. Obviously, if it is a severe burn, please go to your emergency room or go to a doctor. But if it's just a little burn, I do find that cold water and lavender really helps. And what else do I use lavender for? I think it's in my hair blend. Pretty sure it's in my hair blend. And bedtime. Diffusing at bedtime. It is just the classic go-to. Add it in some Epsom salts, pop it in the bath. Again, just really a great one to be using as part of your bedtime routine to create those healthy sleep habits. Now, I often get asked about sleeping with oils. It is a topic I'm very, very experienced in because I do have tiny humans who were not the best sleepers as children and now they're getting better. Check out my bedtime bliss video or my oils and sleep video, and I share a lot about how we can use the oils to help us develop those healthy sleep habits. All right, another classic we have is our tea tree. Now, tea tree is a really cleansing oil. It's very well known for its all of its really great cleansing properties. Now, I know there is a lot of hullabaloo at the moment about hand sanitizers, soap, and the fact that it's actually quite hard to get a hold of them. I actually was pretty impressed when I went to my local pharmacy and they'd set up a make your own hand sanitizer like station, and they were showing people how to make it, and I was very impressed. And it was quite simple. You literally get a glass spray bottle, you get some water, you get a little bit of witch hazel, which acts as an emulsifier. You can put in some aloe vera to give it some moisturizing stuff, or even some fractionated coconut oil, and then just tea tree. And you just mix it up in a little spray, and then you can use it as, when you're out and about, a little hand sanitizer. And in fact, if you guys want, I'm happy to make a video showing you how to make your own hand sanitizer. So if you want that, pop in the comments, and if enough people are interested, then I'll definitely film that. Tea tree is a great one to add to your shampoo, a great one to massage into your nails. As I mentioned before, I mixed it with lavender for some mozzie cream. Yeah, just a general little nice one. And finally, rosemary. Now, I mentioned earlier that as part of the Loyalty Rewards program, you can earn a free oil every single month. In March 2020, if you place any single LRP order over 125 points before the 15th of the month, you will get a free full-size bottle of rosemary. Now, it's really funny because I love rosemary and I've loved it for ages, and I actually use it quite a lot. And I was actually running low. So when they said that rosemary was the freebie, I was like, yes, because I actually had it on my list to order. So that's pretty exciting. So rosemary is a great one for your hair. It is phenomenal. It's actually one of the oils in my mermaid hair blend. So it's one that I add to my shampoo to help me have really nice, healthy hair. It's a really good one for memory and focus. It's actually very, very well known for memory. And in fact, I actually remember when I was younger, my grandma used to put rosemary in a jar on the table, like actual rosemary, while we were studying to make us like remember stuff. which I remember. So there you go. It's a really good one to diffuse if you're studying for a test or in the afternoon. It's a really like renewing, refreshing, really good one. And I've actually since found a lot of blends that involve using rosemary. Emotionally, it is the oil of transition. I'm actually going to grab our beautiful Emotions and Essential Oils book. Now, this is a gorgeous book if you want to learn more about the emotional properties. And I will mention the emotional properties often parallel the physical ones as well. Now, I had rosemary open, but then I shut the page. So that was silly. Here we go. Rosemary. So rosemary is about knowledge and transition. It's about assisting the true development of true knowledge and true intellect. It teaches us and challenges us to look deeper and ask more soul-searching questions so we can receive the really inspired answers. It's a really good one for those who struggle with learning disabilities, and it brings expansion to your mind, supporting you in receiving new information and new experiences. It's also a really good one to aid in times of transition and change. It can teach you that you don't have to understand everything, that you can just accept these changes very beautifully. It supports in feeling confident and assured during times of great change, understanding, and perspective. And it brings mental clarity, makes you teachable, gives you enlightened and open to new experiences. So that is, and it blends really well with dill, lemon, and zendocrine. So that is your rosemary. All right, that's all from me, guys. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to pop them in the comments. If you want to get your hands on any of these beautiful products and you aren't yet aligned with another oil educator, I'd love to help you get started. You can head straight to my website, which is www.lavenderandfriends.com, or feel free to send me a message. We can have a bit of a chat. If you are a member of my team and you haven't yet activated your LRP and you really want to, that's awesome. Again, feel free to send me a message or jump into our members only Facebook group. And if you read post number 2, it has all the information, including step-by-step on how to get it started. And that's all from me. And thanks for watching. And just a reminder, tomorrow night, at 7 p.m. I will be doing a webinar about natural cleaning and using our oils to create a beautiful, clean home. So make sure you tune in for that. Cheers!